Hi everyone, this is Sergio Freitas, a flight attendant who travels the world, sleeps on his van, but today I am home and I am going to build a strawberry tower. As you can see right over here, the view from my vegetable garden, it's a little bit small, so I think it will behoove us to get the strawberry tower built so we can maximize the yield and the area on my garden. As you can see, I paused the video a little bit so I can go bring all this stuff from the garage up here. I have four milk crates, and I'm only going to plant 3 of those. And the fourth one, it's my base, and I bought one of those blocks, like one of those, a little bit smaller, put inside to stabilize my strawberry tower. I think that 3 of those garden soils, it's all purpose. It says here that it's up to 9 months continuous feeding, so I'm hoping that up to next year. I also got some weed cloth, so I'm going to use to lay around here, and it's going to be about 3 feet each way and 3 feet this way, so I need 6 feet per each crate. I have my gloves, I got scissors. I'm going to mix the potting soil here with the tomato fertilizer, and that will help grow the thing. There's some shears, some zip ties, and a way for me to excavate the strawberries from the soil. And then I also bought 50 feet of microtubing, a tube. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. It says it's a fogger with memory flex. So actually it's pretty good because once you put in somewhere, and I plan to put in inside here, and the microtubing goes in here to the irrigation, and then it'll be able to water all the plants. I'm going to do this for all 3 levels, so each one will get their own water. So I bought 3 of these. And in case I didn't like those fogs, I got a little bigger one too. That way it's a fog mister, and this one sprays up to 5 to 7 gallons per hour in a pattern of 360 degrees and a distance of 2 to 3 feet distance. So I'll probably use that one. What else? Oh, I'm going to use this because it has 8 exits here for microtubing, which I'll be able to water the plants. And if there's any tube left over, I'm going to direct it towards some of the plants directly. And some connectors and a T. And then I'm going to run a tube. So that's the idea here today. With this weed blocker. Oh, and by the way, all these items cost me about $100. Oh, I had some of the shears and stuff, and the bucket. I had that already, but this new stuff cost me about $110. So it's just a little more than I expected. But I'm excited to do this and to have my strawberry tower built and see how those bugs are going to stop eating some of my strawberries. I picked up a big strawberry yesterday and half of it was eaten, so it's time to do this. So I'm going to cut this at 3 feet, it says, so it should go nicely right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down, and the other one as well, and I'm going to put a little rock in each side to make sure that it doesn't move before I put in the strawberry plants and the dirt. So I should cut here, should be good. So I'm going to cut 6 of this. These are 3 feet, so it's pretty good because I already have one side measured for me, and the other one is just measured over there on the milk crate carton, and should be good. So let's see how one of these will do, and then I'm going to cut all the other ones. So, and that's the plan, is to put it over here. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit left over in each side, and that's okay because after I put in the strawberries and the soil and everything else, I can cut the excess. So I'm going to leave a little bit, you know, hanging there, which is actually pretty good. I found out not long ago that strawberries actually have they shoot out a new strawberry plant, and then they're looking for other places to grow. And once I learned that on YouTube, I actually found that mine were shooting everywhere. So I bought some terracotta pot and put the shoots in each one of them so I can grow them a little bit until I actually get my strawberry tower. I'm going to cut this in all of them, and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. I lined up one here already, and I grabbed a few rocks from the yard because I don't have to buy rocks. And I'm in the process of lining up the second one here. But as you can see, there will be a little excess that once it is done, and with all three towers, I can go ahead and cut it after the soil has been put in already. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys how the finished product. I went ahead and I grabbed also the tomato fertilizer downstairs and a little tape. You can actually use anything to hold on to the edge here until you actually put the dirt in. And it just kind of helps a little bit, so you don't have to worry about this coming off when the dirt goes in. So I went ahead and I put most of one bag inside of this container so I can mix my tomato and vegetable plant food. I'm going to put in a little bit, maybe a handful, because since this already has fertilizer, it's actually a pretty good dirt. Look at that. It already has fertilizer. It should be okay. So let's see, maybe a handful, maybe two. There you go. Well, as you can see, the strawberry tower is now built. I'm gonna go ahead now and build all the components for the irrigation system, and then we'll continue on with this. But the last one I left, like I said, there was a concrete brick, because that way it gives me more stability. And I may not even need to put in a rod here, but I'll consider maybe anchor this somewhere, make sure that it does not fall and break all my strawberry plants. So let's go ahead and, oh, by the way, I used 2.5 containers, 2.5 potty soil, garden soil, and that's about 2.5 cubic feet, or about 75 pounds of dirt. That's what you need as well for three containers like this. Back now, and I'm going to work on the tubing and the water irrigation service for the strawberry tower. So I had to remove some of the strawberries from the patch, and I went ahead and planted the top of it. So I got 3 strawberries there. I think I'm going to put one more there, 4 strawberry plants. And let me show you the irrigation system that I'm setting up. And you can see I tapped into that pipe, and I'm going to use this what do you call this, sprayer. The tower is going to be up here. So that's where we are today. And let's see the final strawberry tower. There it is. That's my strawberry tower. And obviously tomorrow I'm gonna plant. As you can see, there's quite a few plants right there, all the way along and somewhere around there. But I had 3 of those that I had to remove, so I went ahead and I planted them. But oh, and that's how I'm doing the irrigation. What I did is I pulled the irrigation from here, from there, and each one of those towers get their own tubing for irrigation, which should provide enough water for the strawberries that will be planted along the 3 sides over here. So, and that's one of the irrigation. That's one of the irrigation tubing right there. Right here. And I put a rock to kind of push it down a little bit, but that should be good. I'm going to test the sprinkler shortly and then turn it on, and we'll find out how it all went. But that's a strawberry tower. And there's a sprinkler over the herbs. So here I am, day 2. It's time to transplant all the strawberry plants into the strawberry tower. What I gather is that this is a little bit dry, so I assume there isn't enough water going in there. I'm gonna go and add more water today to make sure that everything gets wet and that we get enough water inside the strawberry tower. I pulled one root from the strawberry pot down here. Look how beautiful that root is. It's easier said than done, but slowly and gently you make the roots back into the dirt, and it should be okay. But there's some small ones, and this one is small and is also bringing up a new shoot right here. But because it's so small, I think I'm just going to cut it, and so it prevents this from growing and take energy from this small one here. And let's see, I have a couple more here. You can see they are very large and healthy roots. There's another shoot growing out here. So I'm just gonna take them out. This is actually 2 plants right here. Look at the size of these roots. Beautiful, aren't they? Wow, just amazing. Well, here it is, the strawberry tower. Of course, there's room for a lot more plants here that I don't have strawberry plants for, but as the shoots like this one here start to grow, I can, transplant them eventually to a different place. Now I take these shoots out because that way it doesn't take energy from the plant, as it's probably going to be in shock now that I transplant it over here. But I have 24 strawberry plants. This was all in this yard, and as you can see, one tower I can fit a lot more than 24 strawberry plants. So in a couple weeks I'll give you an update of my strawberry plants and see if they all settled in and the shock wasn't too much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, or a video of me in my van, or a video of me traveling the world as a flight attendant, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate your support. And until next time, this is Sergio De Freitas, a flight attendant traveling the world at home, planting a strawberry tower. Thank you.